Hi, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Steve Anthony, blind DJ Pal, here on the Nation's Music Station, and we have our guest in the studio. Phranc is finally here. Everybody here seems to be wearing polka dots today, and you almost did, didn't you?
I almost did. I almost wore my polka dot pajamas. If I had only known.
We wouldn't have been able to go on, though. I would have been laughing so hard, it would have been impossible. Congratulations on the signing of 5 on Records.
Thank you.
It's quite a coup. Chris Blackwell has, I guess, one of the most impressive rosters of talent, and he took you on. What do you think Chris saw in the tape he gave him? Say, yeah.
Well, I don't know, but I'll tell you, meeting Chris was really exciting for me because I heard about him for years and years, and it was really thrilling to meet him. You know, I think he's really, truly a man with a vision.
He certainly is. Though he sold the company, but that's another thing. He's still in control. He's still in control.
Yeah.
The title track of the latest album is called I Enjoy Being a Girl.
I Enjoy Being a Girl.
Rodgers Hammerstein.
That's right.
Song. Why would you choose that? Why would you not choose a song that you wrote as the title track?
It's from Flower Drum Song, which was the 1958 musical.
Yeah.
And when I heard the song, I fell in love with it, because not only is it fun and a little bit sarcastic for me to be doing that song, but when I was growing up, I just hated all the limitations that were put on me just because I was a girl.
Right.
I couldn't be on the Little League team, I couldn't have my favorite haircut, I couldn't wear what I wanted to wear, I had to wear these dresses to school every day, I just didn't have any choices, just because I was a girl. But today...
Did you go to prep school?
No, I didn't. I went to public school and there was still a dress code, but today I can truly enjoy being a girl. You know? I can have my favorite haircut. I can look and say just how I want and do what I want, and I can truly enjoy being a girl today, so...
Kind of like that. You've come a long way, baby. That campy cigarette ad. And
in a way, I guess.
Twisted kind of way. There's a song on the album, and I do encourage you folks, and I'm not trying to sell Chris Blackwell products or Phranc products, but the thing about folk music is, and I can call it that because that's what it is, it really is listening music.
It's songs that tell stories, really, yeah.
Yeah, but it is definitely listening music.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that any other genre is not listening music, but the fact that it's big and bold, sometimes the message gets lost. Is that any of the reason why you
That's exactly the reason why I perform acoustically. In fact, the song on the album called Take Off Your Swastika was written in 1980, 81, right around then, as a direct result, because at that time I was in a punk band in Los Angeles, and wherever I went, everyone was wearing swastikas, and it really made me angry, being Jewish and being a lesbian. It really infuriated me, and I wrote the song. At that time I was playing in bands, and I decided to go acoustic so that you could really hear the lyric, you know, and that's kind of how I returned to playing folk music.
Did you play that song when you were in the punk band? Or did it get played back in 79?
I never played it electronically. I played it in punk venues with punk bands on the same stage as them, to the same audience, to the swastika-wearing audience, you know, with my acoustic guitar.
You know what? If you tried it the other way, I think the whole message, I think the whole message would get completely lost.
Well, I don't know. I mean, if you can't hear the words, I think the message would get lost.
Yeah. The album has a lot of heartfelt lyrics, and there's a lot of humor in it. I would say comedy, but that wouldn't be fair humor. And they're slapped against each other. You know what I mean? I would guess that you're a very sensitive person. What affects you? I should get to that question first. What is it that you draw from most? Television stuff, things happening on the street?
Just about everything that's in my environment around me affects me, and I write from a very emotional place. When I'm moved in one direction, either made, when my button's pushed, whether I'm angry or happy or sad or silly, that's really extreme emotions and extreme situations inspire me to write. And there are a number of songs on the record that are very, very personal to me. Double Decker Bed and Miriam and Esther, the song about my grandmothers, are the two that are really, really the closest to me. But like you said, there's a little bit of everything on the record. There's the funny, there's some
very, very, very funny stuff on it.
Strong political stuff, and there's the heartfelt, there's the love song, and then there's the oldies, the Broadway tunes, which were a lot of fun to do.
Yeah. I feel it works. Do you think the general, no offense intended there at home, the uncleansed masses will be able to handle something that makes you just kind of go, yeah, and in one heartbeat or a little space on the album, that little black groove, go, she's talking about apartheid in South Africa and people being killed. Do you think they can handle that? You guys can handle that?
Sure.
Just like that?
I think you can handle it out there because, you know, audiences are very intelligent, and I think the variety on this record lets everything kind of come in, you know.
Yeah.
I think well, I have a hard time when anyone tries to shove anything down my throat and tell me something or hit me over the head with something.
Especially a guy who's earning you a parking ticket, I wager.
Yeah, right.
That's the worst one.
But, you know, listening to political stuff, I have a real hard time when someone's coming really hard at me with it. But if somebody can get me to laugh and open up a little bit, then I am more receptive to listening to just about anything.
Yeah.
And I think that's the beauty of humor in communication, and that's why I use humor so much in my work. And I feel that the balance between the seriousness and the humorous sides of life on this record make the record pretty palatable for just about everybody to listen to.
Not just the record, actually video. We'll do something very serious here in video form, and then you'll come back and do something a little on the lighter side?
Yeah.
Okay. Phranc from I Enjoy Being a Girl, the debut album. This is Bloodbath on Much Music in Stereo. What you do when you have lots of money in a video, but you can do it with just the acoustic guitar and some electronic equipment. Another thing from I Enjoy Being a Girl. Here's Phranc performing folk singer on Much Music.
They're giving away acoustic guitars on MTV. They got a Dylan look-alike holding up a Gibson for all the world to see. 'Cause now everybody wants to be, everybody wants to be, everybody wants to be, everybody wants to be a folk singer, yeah! They want to be hip and trendy. They want to wear black turtlenecks. They want to make sensitive videos and sing about politics. 'Cause now everybody wants to be, everybody wants to be, everybody wants to be, everybody wants to be a folk singer. The ticket, at least it seems to be. Just don't wear a flat top or mention sexuality, and girl, you'll go far. You get a record contract to be a star. Come on, follow me. Hey, it's as easy as C, F, G, folk singer. Everybody wants to be, 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 suddenly everybody wants to be, everybody wants to be a folk singer.
Right on. Right on. That's great. Was that was a tribute, man. It wasn't like a shot, was it?
No, that was a tribute, you know, to all those important folksters out there.
that had just started doing it like last year.
3 chords, C, F, G. You can do it.
What's this? Here's the album. It's I Enjoy Being a Girl.
Yeah, and if you get the record, you know, there's a little...
Look at the resemblance. And inside, in some of them,
we're both very level-headed, aren't we, Steve?
Specially wrapped. There's some powdered milk inside, some specially... No, there's not.
That's real milk. That's just in case you can't tell I have a sense of humor, folks.
That's like, what is that, Pat Boone? That's what that is, huh?
Yeah.
Anyway, you opened last night for the Pogues, and you do it again tonight. That'll be at the Concert Hall in Toronto. Tonight would be Thursday.
Tonight, Thursday, with the Pogues at the Concert Hall.
Right on, man.
Come on down.
Come on down.
Come on down.
9:30, Phranc will be on. Anyway, thanks very much for coming by.
Thank
it was really
you.
a pleasure meeting you.
Great to be here.
We're going to be back here in just a couple seconds on Much Music with more of whatever it is that we do. And Lord knows we don't know what that is.
Bye.
Thanks.
A hard C. Your basic average, all-American, Jewish lesbian folk singer.
They're giving away acoustic guitars. guitars on MTV. They got a Dylan look-alike holding up a Gibson for all the world to see. 'Cause now everybody wants to be, everybody wants to be, everybody wants to be, everybody wants to be a folk singer. Yeah!
Does this have to be an issue for you? And
No, I don't think it should be an issue, really, and that's why I say it. That's why I say it so loud and clear, because really my sexuality is no bigger a part of me than the color of my hair or the shoes that I wear. But in this day and age, when there are so many negative images of the gays and lesbians in the media, I think that it's about time those of us that feel really strong and positive just kind of come out of the closet a bit. And I think that young people should be able to grow up and be whoever they are, and know that they can grow up and be successful and happy and productive, and that there are some of us out there in the world today that are doing just that.
They want to be hip and trendy. They want to wear black turtlenecks. They want to make sensitive videos and sing about politics. 'Cause now everybody wants to be, everybody wants to be, everybody wants to be, everybody wants to be a folk singer. It seems to be. Just don't wear a flat top or mention sexuality, and girl, you'll go far. You get a record contract to be a star. Come on, follow me. Hey, it's as easy as C, F, G, folk singer.
This record, I Enjoy Being a Girl, is my second album, and the first record was called Folk Singer. So it kind of takes a poke at me, too. It's a very tongue-in-cheek song about how everybody wants to be a folk singer, and everyone can be a folk singer. You just, it's very simple. You don't have to be a fancy musician. I'm not a fancy musician. I play a few chords. In fact, in the record and the cassette and the CD, we have chord charts, so you can learn how to play C, F, G, folk singer. So,
is that simple?
It's that simple, you know. Easy as C, F, G.
You don't even need an odd A minor in there just for mood coloration?
Well, I think I kind of use an A minor in that particular song. You know, I do kind of move into it for the heavy mood. You know, E minor's a good chord, too. But E minor's a good chord because it only takes 2 fingers. It's like kind of like A7 is a 2-finger chord. But I highly encourage guitar players out there, you know.
So when you write that first song about the tortured feelings of someone leaving you, you go for that E minor and you just stay there, right?
Yeah.
Suddenly everybody wants to be, everybody wants to be a folk singer.
The issues that you raise in this record about images of women and the things that you've just been talking about, some of them obviously occurred to you many years ago. As you mentioned, the Swastika song is almost 10 years old.
Yeah.
I get the impression that a lot of those standards haven't changed or improved, despite a raising of consciousness. I mean,
yeah.
Just for example, I'm a programmer here at Much Music, and we sit and look at 40 or 50 videos every week, and some of the images of women are quite disturbing. And we are confronted with that continual problem of censorship versus, you know, adhering to community standards versus kind of presenting images freely. Do you have a feeling about the way rock video is influencing, say, young women viewers?
I think video is so strong now. I mean, it seems to get more attention than radio or touring or just about anything else. But like you say, I think it's unfortunate that there is so little consciousness in the video realm. It's kind of a shame and a bit surprising, seeing as how it seems to be the newest form. So you think that not only, because it was so technically advanced, you think that mentally it would be more advanced. And I think that it's sad that there aren't more positive images. But then on the other hand, you look at some of the great women's videos. Okay, Bonnie Raitt's new videos are really strong and terrific, you know. Debbie's videos, Martika's videos, Melissa Etheridge has a new video. you know, there are a lot of women artists out there on video, so we are getting out there. And the more of us that can get out there and stay on that screen, the more young women will have to look up to when they turn on their TVs.
Bloodbath in the land is all about skin.
In the song Bloodbath, which is a song about apartheid, I wrote this song from a place of feeling very, very angry and helpless about the situation in South Africa. I feel that being privileged, white, middle-class American, in a way, just by the color of my skin and where I live, I'm part of the oppression, because my country does nothing to aid the black people of South Africa. It does nothing. We won't divest. You know, our government doesn't do anything that's helpful to the people of South Africa. In fact, in the line, I say, you know, Reagan, Thatcher, and Botha, I'm white like them, and it makes me ashamed of the color of my skin. What I can do, feeling very helpless and very small in this great big world, is I write songs. And so I've written that song. And in making the video, it was very, very difficult to think of how we were going to focus on the lyric and get people to really hear the song. Because so many times, I know when I look at stuff, when somebody is hitting me over the head with something or shoving something down my throat, I just shut down completely. And I will flip the channel, or I'll turn the radio off, or I'll leave the room. And I didn't want that to happen with this song. So Adam Bernstein, who's the director of the video, came up with this wonderful concept of painting everything white. So what you see in the video is you don't see any documentary footage. You don't see any heavy images of what's going on in South Africa. The focus is on the lyric, and what you see is I'll walk into a room with a bucket of paint and start to paint everything